I was guided to this leaf as I entered this part of the forest, and what I feel is that I have to say hello to the ancestors with this leaf. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a Sharpie, and I am going to write on this leaf, wake up, so that I can commune with the ancestors and do a few rituals. So let's do it. Let's let it go. Wake up. Wake up. So immediately I do feel the energy picking up, and the wind is starting to pick up as well. So yeah. I'm gonna share a manifestation ritual that you can do with your ancestors with bay leaves. Now this ritual actually came to me this morning by the ancestors as I was thinking about what I wanted to do today to commune with them, and I really feel it's very powerful. I already did mine. I didn't film that because it's very personal, so very private, but I do feel their energy, and they want me to share it with you. So here's what you need. Bay leaves. These are powerful plants, herb. And it's really powerful for manifestation, for making wishes. So you're gonna need some bay leaves. You are also going to need a Sharpie because we are going to be writing our wishes, our desire in those bay leaves. Another thing that you can do is to provide an offering for the ancestors. So what I did is I brought crystals. I also brought some herbs. So I have crystals here, and then you can do some herbs or rocks, flowers, whatever you have available or whatever you feel that your ancestors may like. If you personally don't have a connection with the ancestors, or if you don't know anything about your lineage, what you can do is actually tune into the collective ancestral energy. And so this land is full of ancestors, the planet is full of ancestors. There is an indigenous collective mind that exists in the cosmos, so you can tune into that energy. Now, and once you have all of your supplies, you have the herbs, you have, the crystals, you have your Sharpie, and you're ready to get in the zone. So you are going to go out to a forest or to a place where you feel the energy of the ancestors. Again, if you don't have a connection with your lineage, go to the forest. Just find a place that feels good. And when you arrive, just allow your intuition to lead you. I just allowed, myself to take me to wherever I felt the energy was right, and I was able to do it there. You are going to just meditate for a few minutes. Just sit there in stillness and tune into the energy. Listen to music, listen to the birds, to the wind, or just be in silence and connect to the ancestors. And when you are ready, you are going to take your bay leaves with the desire or the wish on them, and you are going to dig a hole in the ground, and you are going to bury the bay leaves. They are usually burned in like magical spells, but for this one, we are going to give them to the ancestors, to the ground, to the soil, to the mother. Do it your own way. This is just the way I was guided to do it, and this is just my own way, my perspective, but feel free to tweak it, to add more herbs, to add more whatever. Just do it your way. But once you have buried the leaves, the bay leaves and the crystals and all of that stuff, you are going to sit there. And what I did is I put both of my hands over the space where I buried those magical pieces, and I just stood there. I was listening to music, and I was tuning into mis abuelos, to mi abuela, to mi abuelo, and just asking them for guidance and for inspiration, for courage to help me with that, so that I can fulfill my dreams. It's like I am not giving everything to them. I'm like, okay, like this is what I want to manifest. Now, can you help me get to that space, to that vibrational frequency, so that I can make that happen in my life? And so I feel that we are kind of sharing the load instead of me just putting the whole load on them. And I think that brings a beautiful balance. And but they love us, and they really care for us, and they support us. So they will do everything without us asking, but because they're abuelos, like that's what they do. Once you feel the ritual has been completed, the energy will feel more, I guess, quiet. It's gonna be more still, and that whenever that happens, you can just move on and go walk around the forest or do other rituals, and or just continue to speak with the ancestors, with your relatives that have moved on, and also with the indigenous collective mind. Those are ancestors that exist outside of this planet, and they are equally powerful and beautiful and magical. So I hope you enjoyed. If you try this ritual, definitely let me know. Just leave a comment or message me, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed.